All right, boys and girls, we are officially back. First off, I want to apologize for missing a few days. To be honest, my life got pretty hectic. Anton just got married, so congratulations to Anton. I was one of the groomsmen in the wedding, and it was honestly a great time. We helped him set up Friday. He got married Saturday, and then Sunday, we ended up going house shopping. I've looked at a few houses over the last couple weeks, and most of them have been great. But the problem is, every time you look at a house, it sells the next day. Like, the market is absolutely insane. Interest rates are insane, but I'm kind of just trying to get a house now through a conventional loan. So worst comes to worst, if we do have a market crash, obviously interest rates will drop. You refinance from there. And if you want a house and you want to stay in at least 10 years, like, the way real estate works is it's literally just an up roller coaster. And as long as you don't sell at the wrong time, regardless, it will always go up. But I'm back, but Mark's also back.
Hey, here I am.
I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I purposely haven't worked on the E36.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Because, you know, I knew Mark was coming back because we had a project which we'll talk about either today or tomorrow, but we got a project in the works and Mark had to drop it off.
Yeah.
So actually, we have two projects.
Two projects.
Two cars that are the same.
Same kind of car, two separate projects, two separate kinds of builds, too.
Two cool builds, I think.
Yeah.
One, like, kind of hackery fun.
Yeah.
One, legit.
Kind of hackery fun? It's just pure fun. I wouldn't even put the hackery name in.
No, pure fun. We're doing this because it's a car that everyone's going to enjoy, and Mark already had all of the parts for it that I happily stole from him.
For now.
For now. Yeah, we'll figure it out later, you know? I got good credit. Anyways, I did want to say this. We just put an offer on a house. I'll put a couple clips up as I'm talking, but house is beautiful. It was for a good price, but with a good price comes a bidding war. And the asking price was $250,000, and we put it at $30,000 above asking. So I put in a $280,000 offer, which I told you guys I want to get a conventional loan and everything. And I do have enough money to put like that 3 to 5% down. But for me, my goal is to try to put down as much as possible. So I'm trying to figure out ways to sell some cars, get some money up there. And I also wanted to incentivize you guys a little bit. And I know this is a cool thing for you guys because you guys have chances to win things for cheap. We're gonna be doing some mini giveaways on the channel. And the first giveaway is an Apple Watch, the Apple Ultra, Series Ultra, I guess that's what you call it. I have so many stuff that I was just gonna sell, but I'm like, instead of selling it, we might as well do giveaways. Like, someone could buy like a shirt for 20 bucks and they can end up with like an $800 watch and so on and so forth. But this giveaway is only gonna go into next video. The next video, we're literally gonna be picking a winner. Super easy, random.org, put all of the orders numbers in, whichever one it picks, they get a free Apple Ultra watch. So if you guys want that, anything on Junk for Less, you can go pick that up. And it's literally gonna be over next video. We have a bunch of different combo deals. I'm trying to sell everything cheap because we have like a lot of overstock product that we're just gonna try to get rid of. So if you guys want sick deals, it's time to go to www.junkforless.net and get your sick deals. But with that being said, Mark and I were gonna go get some food before we get started on the LS car because it's gonna be a shit show.
It is.
I worked on it a little last night. I filmed it too. We'll kind of like go back and forth. We also have more space at the shop. Exciting video. Stay tuned. Let's get in it. We're back at it, huh, Mark?
Yeah, I guess I came back.
Yeah. So you came back at the perfect time because put the header in.
Yeah, I tried to like get here and like get it all apart and leave before having to put it back together.
So I had so much going on, which I didn't get to work in the car and I was waiting on parts, so it's perfect. You just came just in time to help me out with this.
I was really hoping you were gonna be like, bro, I got the headers on, the lines are good, everything's done. All we gotta do is just start it up.
Nope,
you know what I mean?
That's not the case at all. So honestly, the whole puzzle is easy to put back together other than making the AN line. So the fire sleeve was literally melting to the header. So I wanted to redo both lines because in my head I was like, you know what? I probably did this wrong. Here's like a little clip of what it looked like. Fuck, this is bad. So yeah, this is one of the lines. You can see it's zip tied to the control arm. It's a miracle we've never caught on fire here. And I was like, there's gotta be a better way of doing this. And last night I sat here for like 2 hours and I kind of realized, I'm like, wow, there's almost no better way of doing this because I have the Can Racing oil pan and the Vorschlag headers. I'm kind of in the assumption that those two don't really work well together.
Yeah, there's a lot of companies that kind of clash with each other.
Yeah, because you can see the fittings down there. Can they see that? I can barely see it. Okay, see those fittings? It's right next to the header and it literally pops out at the header. So We've been having to really figure some things out. We're working on the back line right now, and this is what we came up with.
I don't know if you want to show that.
Wait, really?
Maybe. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not. I mean,
we're making it work with what we got. I think it'll be fine.
Well, here's the thing.
Not ideal, like I said before.
But here's the thing. There's no ideal situation at that point.
No.
And like, what's bad about this, other than there's a lot of fittings?
That's the bad problem.
If it doesn't leak, is it bad?
If it doesn't, it's not stupid if it works.
It's not stupid. I like that.
You know,
so
can we just talk about how long did you fight that fitting for last night?
Shut up.
How long? Give or take?
25 minutes.
No,
the
you
fitting
gave
alone.
up last night.
Yeah, 25 minutes. I couldn't get this fitting on to save my life.
How long was that here?
Fucking 2 minutes. You want to fucking brag about it, Mark? You want to fucking brag about it? We're gonna fight today, dude. Those are fighting words. But yeah, so this is for the back one. This is gonna go in between the bell housing and the oil pan, and this ensures that it's not too close to the header. We could still fire sleeve and nothing will be touching. Listen, I know. But before, how we had it was both lines were just permanently touching the header. It was only a matter of time before they burned through. So you can do the honors of threading that in, because I'm really good at that.
I'll do it again.
And yeah, we'll let you know how that goes. Dang, look at that, dude. Matt's back at the Saab, huh?
Yeah, dude, poly subframe bushing.
The Saab shop?
Yeah, more cool shit that no one's ever gonna see.
Yeah. Hey man, at least you know you got purple subframe bushings.
Yeah, dude. Hopefully the car doesn't feel like crap.
So
all these solid mounts and poly mounts.
Honestly, every time I bought new bushings, they were 2-piece, but good old Saab, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't want to do 2-piece.
How much do your bushings cost? This kit for just subframe bushings was $500.
500?
500? No, for poly bushings. $500 for 6.
Dude, you got hoed.
Dude.
Yeah, I got all my PowerFlex stuff from Destroy or Die. Way cheaper for Miata stuff.
Yeah, no, I got it directly from PowerFlex as well.
Wow.
Because no one holds on to this shit.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Dang, you're bending that.
Is it?
Look at the bolt.
Oh shit.
Well, it's probably because the
well,
bushing's
there's no
bent.
thing in the middle.
Okay. What bolt is that? My bolt?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's a random bolt.
Yeah.
Sorry. Lower place.
You're using a lug nut?
It's the only one that
should have used it backwards.
Yeah. Dude, you're just ovaling out your
washer.
Your brand new washer. Look, it's destroying the washer.
That's why I was trying to use the other one.
I would have used another washer on top of your washer.
Yeah. Okay.
And I would have probably took the extra 2 minutes to find the right nut. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, but you're doing it. When do we expect this thing running? Tonight?
That would be sick.
Hopefully.
Yeah? Dang, dude.
I'm here. I'm down to help. So
nah, you can't help them. We got too much to do.
Well, that's when I clock out.
Yeah. There's no clocking out here, right, Matt?
Yeah, there's no.
Oh, dude, I've been gone for maybe a week, and I feel like I never left.
Yeah.
Part of the shit.
Yeah, so I didn't tell you this, but Zach actually ended up moving out. He still has some stuff over there. I ended up purchasing the lift from him. We've been busy the past couple days. Like, we haven't been filming, but we've been busy. Yeah, so we've been filming for Patreon, but yeah, we'll throw up a couple clips of the debauchery that we've been having to deal with right now. We're trying to get one of Zach's cars into his driveway, and it's kind of steep. We're getting his Eclipse out too, so I think we're gonna have a lift tonight, which is fucking fire.
Jackknife it hard. Bit of a craft show, but
I'm a fucking truck driver though, come on.
yeah, no.
That was a unit right there.
There's a lot of mini turns.
That was good. He's a good navigator.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Our number 2, we officially have a second lift. Zach and I, we made a deal together, and I'm fucking stoked. I'm not stoked that we gotta fix the water situation, but that's for another day. All right, boys, parking the trailer once again. We got all of Zach's stuff out. He's got some tubs and stuff, but honestly, I'm just stoked on having that second lift. So we threaded on that 90 crazy 180 fitting thing, and it worked.
It does.
It worked.
It does work.
So
it looks like a transformer, but it works.
it does. But yeah, now we're just making this straight. We're running a big line right now, and then we'll cut it to size, and we figure everything works. And we're using a napkin. Mark said he wouldn't use a napkin.
I wouldn't. I would have just grabbed it right with the vise.
Kind of fucked up, dude.
Why?
Those nice Amazon fittings, you don't want them all scuffed up.
You don't see it.
Doesn't matter. It's the principle.
I get it. But that's what a Sharpie's for. You can go back.
Yo, fuck off with that.
Act like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I
next time you see my car, be like, hey.
Oh, I know. I know.
There's a whole bunch of Sharpie markings on my
What's the sentence? All right, guys. Well, the oil lines, I guess you could say it's going all right. Hold on. Why is this? How do I cancel this tracking? What the fuck's going on here? Tracking cancel. Hello? Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, so it's going, but we need to use a lot of fucking fittings.
Yeah, I mean,
this is the one for the front.
It sounded good to like do this, you know what I mean? But once we get it all together and stuff, it's kind of like, should we really be doing this? You know what I mean?
It's just sketchy, but like literally there's no, with the way the bungs are facing the headers, there's physically no other way to actually route this without it touching.
Straight out towards the frame. And your headers, literally to give y'all a visual, it kind of like goes just like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the best way to do it with this is 90 off of it, jump it over,
literally like this. This is what it would look like in the car. And then this would put us right back where the fitting or the bung comes out of the oil pan or the block. Yeah. And then pretty much we'd run this line right underneath the front subframe. But we're just worried about vibrations and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of
weak points.
There's a lot of weak points.
Weak points and pivot points. And from what my buddy was telling me is like over time, like between oil pressure, vibration, and heat, like these won't necessarily loosen, but they'll just start leaking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially because they're Amazon fittings.
Yeah. But also, I mean, you have so many of them. You know what I mean? It's not just like one where
you get away with
it.
Be
all right.
Yeah.
But
we are thinking about maybe deleting the Canton Racing oil block, I guess you want to call it, that has the bungs coming out of it, and getting a different one. I just called Vorschlag because I want to kind of see what their solution is when they do it, because obviously they build the headers. They probably build LSE 36s, I would imagine. We looked on their website, and that's actually where the stock oil filter goes on the LS's, and you can get a kit like this that allows you to run an oil cooler. Drifting, you want an oil cooler. So yeah, that's not an option, but a couple companies make this kit where it's like a sandwich plate and then it kind of puts it on the side of the block on the upper side. Wow, English. And it'll allow you to run them both in the front away from the headers. But I just want to pick someone's brain. I called Jimmy because I was like, yo, dude just built an LS E36. Like, this is perfect. I know he had Vorschlag headers because when I ordered mine, they're like, yeah, Jimmy just bought the last one for the right-hand drive. And I'm like, oh, shit. But he hasn't actually done the oil cooler yet, so he hasn't tackled this problem. I wish he was tackling the problem first so I can copy him. But then Jimmy's like, yeah, let me know what you come up with. So,
feeding off your issue.
Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, that's nice. But yeah, so I'm just kind of, I don't really want to continue with this because it's a lot of work, and if we're going to change our plan, I'd rather not do that work and fucking do it for no reason.
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And plus this, in the back of your mind, even though you're not going to really see this ever, you know that this is there, and you're just like, oh man, what if them lines come loose or something?
I know, it
just looks like
it literally takes a couple oil drops onto a header to start a fire.
I want to make sure everybody knows. We know that this looks like shit. Like, we're not thinking that this is just okay.
And don't think we haven't sat here for multiple hours. Under the car, on top of the car.
I mean, my hands hurt. My hand got jammed between your header poles like 30 times.
Yeah. And it's like, there's not even a fitting in the way it's positioned that would allow us to, you know? Like
no, it's not easy to get to whatsoever.
Yeah, and there's no way to route it without putting 100 fittings. And that's why I did it the way I did before, which was fine for 30, 40 drift events. But over time, since it's hitting the header, it'll continue to melt the fire sleeve, and then boom, you're on fire. Literally, us doing this was a blessing in disguise because it was melted all the way through. It's actually right here. It was, look at this.
Oh wow, I didn't see that when you pulled that off.
Yeah, so it was all the way through, which it didn't, like we literally saved it just in time to where it actually didn't
It's just like
damage it.
hot.
It's hot.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's good, but how often do you want to keep on replacing this?
No,
Keep
that's
on
a fucking
replacing this?
nightmare.
You know what I mean?
Especially where it is, dude. We're using 2 people to get an AN fitting on the oil pan.
Yeah, which normally could take 2-3 fingers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need like 15 fingers to get this one.
Yeah, so, yeah, we're kind of at a standstill with that at the moment, which sucks, because I just want this fucking car done. I'm over it.
I mean, we could just make a road trip to Jegs real quick. They're not probably super far.
Where the fuck is Jax?
I know there's one in Ohio.
Fuck off. Hey, how's it going? It's me again. I'm under the drift car, so I don't know what we filmed, but we took the block plate off, and Canton Racing actually sells, can I see that plate? This is what we're working with. You can see that this bolts directly to the bottom of the block or the bottom of the pan, however you want to word it, and then it comes out, I guess, like a 90, and that literally goes right towards the header. But Canton makes a kit where it's still the same CNC block, but instead of it coming out the side, it comes straight down. We called Canton. They have that in stock, and they're in Torrington. They're in Connecticut. So we're gonna pick that up tomorrow because they're closed for the day. But then we can run, we're hoping, a 90. We can definitely run a 90 off the first one, and then a 45 on the second. And the beauty of doing all of that is we think we could put the rest of the car together. The only thing that will be annoying is tightening it, but I think with enough fucks and shits, we can tighten those. It'll be fine. So we're gonna put the rest of the car together, and then tomorrow we can worry about that. I still gotta figure this shit out, which fucking Fab by Rudnick. Should be fun. Still gotta fix those flexies. We still got a lot of shit to do. Huh, Mark? You like it?
Good time.
Great time.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanps, dude. I appreciate that.
I wouldn't drive 6.5 hours if I thought it was going to be easy.
True. That's a very good point.
So.
All right, let's get to work. Fuck it.
Okay.
Give a little update on Matt Saab here. Dude's eating a burrito. But he got all the bushings in, which is a step in the right direction.
With help from Chuck.
It's help from Chuck. Doesn't look like it's gonna be done tonight.
It will be. I just have to retorque the head. What? Well, no,
Will
in
it?
the car?
Will it be?
Well, no, in the car? No, it'll probably be on the subframe.
That's not done.
Nah, you'll have it in by tonight, maybe. We still have to edit this video.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, definitely not. But what he's working on right now is he's got these washers, and he just needs to put the washers in. So I kind of just told him to do the sequence backwards and do one at a time. So if that was 10, pop that out, put the washer in, retorque it.
The issue I'm having now is I found the install instructions, and they say to make the ARP studs finger tight, and then you put the nut on and washer, and then you torque it down.
Well, these are supposed to be finger tight regardless.
Okay, so
If these are these ARP studs?
Yeah.
They should be finger tight if someone did it correctly.
it's the Ford Pinto kit. So
Yeah. If someone did that correctly and it wasn't Will, they should be correct.
we'll see. I gotta ask Garrett to be just 100% sure.
100 shit. Yeah, I like that word.
100%. Yeah, 100 shit sure. He's
100
the
shit
sob
sure.
god. He's the sob god. So.
All right, we'll see who's done first.
Yeah, you guys.
We're automatically putting this to tomorrow too.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll see. Is this gonna run out of here first, or is that? Challenge on, $1,000. Go.
What?
You like that?
I like it.
I feel good. So good. So good. Yes, I do. All right, boys. Well, we have done what we could. All the headers are in. We found out that one spark plug was cracked, so we just have to get a new spark plug. But headers are bolted up. They're tight. You notice there's no power steering pump. To be honest, I was like, it's time to get a new one.
Is that what you said to yourself?
Yeah, it's time to get a new one, so I purposely moved this ever so slightly.
Should we reenact the face that you made when I came through the door?
This was me. Oh, man.
What?
I was like, walk away. And I sat here for probably, 5 minutes?
Give or take.
Just staring at my mess up. No, so I was trying to get the alternator in, and this was in my way, so I literally went like this, and it snapped. So I just kind of donated $100 to AutoZone. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I figured like AutoZone stocks are bad, so let me snap this on purpose.
Well, power steering, and then we need a little bit of stay dry.
Yeah, fucking pissed about that.
Made a mess.
So the reason why we're ending this video and stopping to work on that is Bailey brought more of his Miata buddies. And every time Bailey brings his Miata buddies. They clear me out of inventory. So we just sold the 6-speed turbo kit, subframe, soft top, and we ended up with a hard top, which is cool. So we'll explain it more later. But don't forget to go down into the description below, www.jumpforless.net if you want. There's no Apple Watch here because I didn't want to get it dirty.
I mean, it kind of looks like there's still one there.
I wear it so often that I actually have a fucking tan stain there. Tan stain, you like that?
Tan stain.
Tan stain. Until next video. So the next video we're gonna start it off as just picking one of you guys, shipping it out, and it's gonna be all good. But we gotta get parts for this tomorrow. We got a ton of stuff. We have a project with Mark, which I don't know if it's even gonna happen. It might.
It'll happen. It might not happen tonight.
Well, no, I'm saying like someone may be interested
that would be
in buying
cool.
it, which
we
would be
did kind of leave
move.
it parked like on the street, so someone driving by would be like, "Hey, what's that?"
Yeah, no, someone just almost offered cash for it.
I mean, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, no.
You not invested at all.
Yeah, no, that would have been kind of cool, but we'll talk about that more in the next video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Other than that, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Oh yeah, Matt's dying?
Hi.
Yeah, Matt's dying.
I found out they used some washers, not all washers.
What do you got going on here, Matt?
You look like something. Look at this guy. Look at this work environment, dude.
I like how you set up a table when there's a perfectly good table over there.
Well, no, I'm doing it on the engine stand.
Yeah, but there's a light right on the other side of.
Dude's got a
I'm just making sure I don't lose the nut.
Yeah. No, it's just, you're just a silly guy.
I feel like that's a smart idea, but yeah, okay. Well, there was a washer in this one, and there wasn't a washer in this one.
Well,
so.
see, it's good that you're going through it.
$200 motor, guys.
Yeah.
So how'd you spend $200?
$200 forged engine.
Me and Mark are ripping apart like this Miata engine, and Matt comes over. He's like, "Hey, I don't mean to bother you guys, but like, you think I can do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's fine." Okay. And he just comes back to his little fucking dungeon over here.
Yeah, my little sob dungeon.
Yeah.
Well, in all fairness, though, like
I've never done this.
torquing head studs.
Not scary.
Oh, not scary, but gives a little bit of anxiety. You always feel like you're gonna break it.
So I've mostly done them on Miatas, and I never gave a fuck. You know, it's just.
Well, yeah, Miatas, and like, even though I don't like this car, but like parts for this thing.
$200.
Look, man, I'm sorry. I love you. Don't like the car. I appreciate your build.
No,
I like that you like it.
I definitely like you a lot more than I like the car. If that's saying something.
Hey, I do like it better than the E46.
I do
Dude,
too.
that E46 sucks. Dude, every time he rolls up, I'm like, I fucking hate that
Dude,
thing,
this thing's
dude.
it's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Somebody
is.
come trade me like a 240 or something.
Dude, that dude has
Dude, that
it.
E90
I'm gonna
sounds
out him a
pretty
little.
nice
That
now,
dude
huh?
has it listed for 10K. That dude sounds like it's gonna fall apart going down the road, bro.
I have it listed for 12.
Yeah, E90
1, 2,
sounding
3,
nice
4,
right
5.
now, isn't it?
No, I would never have an E90. Never buy an
Fucking
E90.
disaster.
Buy my E46. Don't buy an E90.
Yeah, buy it. It might fall apart on the way home.
No,
but
it's-
buy it. 10 grand or best offer.
it's
See ya.